Hello and welcome to this, my Carbidopa Sofa. Today we have a few guests who are probably going to run away in just a second, speaking of the devil. Thank you for joining us for our second video. Woohoo! Today we're going to look into the minds of scholars, or rather the minds of Latin and Greek speakers predating our current era scholars. But to do this, first we must address the elephantide in the room. Yep, we're going to be dropping some mad Latin and Greek all up in this channel, Canis. We're going to be doing a little crash course. Wait, hold on, guys. Do you guys know if the Green Brothers have a copyright on that? What do you mean you don't know? Oh, well. I guess we should have checked out their intellectual property series, huh? Oh, well. Now, better be safe than sorry, yeah? Welcome to the sofa's scroll of scientific squabble. Yeah, we'll come up with something better later. As we start to explore the science, anatomy, fantasticalities, and verbiage of the body, we're going to come across some pretty gnarly terminology. But have no fear. We will always try to define complex medical terms as they arise. But if I do miss one and you're like, yo, Cody, what in green tarnations does flossinacinaha mean? Mention in the comments and we'll define it down there for you. Don't worry, we've got your back. Before we move on, I'd like to share a bit of knowledge that has helped me immensely as I've delved deeper into the sciences. This being, even scientists like simplicity. Scientists are lazy too, usually naming things off of what it looks like or what it does. What makes science speak most difficult is they mostly use Greek or Latin-derived words to express small descriptors. Now, of course, with everything, there are exceptions. Just as Julius Caesar has been attributed to saying, Veni, Vidi, Vici, or I came, I saw, I conquered, scientists are for the most part, abide by Veni, Vidi, Nominavi, or I came, I saw, I named. We will follow this guidance as we start seeing scientific terms. Don't believe me that it can be this simple? Well, let's be like the Berlin Wall and break this down a little bit more. Seahorses! Oh, aren't they just adorable? Look at it. All horsey-like, but in the sea. Now enter, stage right, our hippocampus. Yeah, not so adorable. This lovely part of the brain was named after a seahorse, the hippocampus. Hippo stemming from hippos, meaning horse, while campus comes from campos, meaning sea monster. Now, why is it named this? What? You telling me you don't see the resemblance? Don't worry. It can be a little hard to see, but I do hope you see another example of Veni, Vidi, Nominavi. They saw a seahorse, and thus, to this day, it's called the seahorse, hippocampus. But what about the other well-known hippo? If hippos means horse, then what the crap is an actual hippo called a hippo for? Horses are agile, elegant, wondrous, while hippos are scary, hungry, human-hating, trotting terrors. For those people who actually have enough time to say a hippo's full name, hippopotamus, we get a little extra clue into this mammalian identity crisis. Hippos, as we know, means horse. Potamos, we'll find, derives from river. So yeah, river horses. I mean, from far away, I think I can see where this one's coming from. But I digress. Let's turn up the difficulty a little bit. Enter cholelithiasis. I know what you're thinking. That is one horrid combination of letters. But here I have to disagree. I think it's quite cool. Col, or cole, means bile. Bile is the substance that is stored within the gallbladder, a little container right next to the liver. Lith, or lithos, stems from stone. Have you ever seen the movie 2001: A Space Odyssey? The term monolith rather perfectly describes the appearance of that object. But again, I digress. Lastly, remains iasis. This suffix derives from the term meaning process. So let's put it all together. Col for bile, lith for stone, and iasis for process. Cholithiasis describes a condition where a process occurs that creates stones of bile. You could call it cholithiasis or gallstones, your choice. So I hope this kind of helps you understand more where scientific terminology comes from and helps make sense from the scariness that some big medical terms can carry with them. It now dawns on me that in this episode I was supposed to go over a basic definition of what Parkinson's disease is. We'll go over that on another day. Medical terminology is its own beast, and because of that, it easily warrants its own episode. If you take anything away from this video, make sure that it's that hippos are river horses. And if you take two things away from this video, the second should be that scientists are lazy, and usually scientific terms describe characteristics about that thing annoyingly rooted in other languages. To remind yourself of this, just remember, Veni, Vidi, Nominavi. I came, I saw, I named. We'll be seeing this a lot in the videos to come. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you some other time.